I think that if Oregon State can wake up, come out, play hard from the beginning, because that's what happened against Washington last year, is that they didn't come out, they weren't awake, they didn't end up scoring the first touchdown until the third quarter.
Mm-hmm.
If they come out to play in the beginning and play hard the whole game, all 4 quarters, I think that Oregon State could top Washington, or couldn't top Washington this year, but I think we would have at least a chance.
Yeah, so you're basically saying each game you think we have a fighter's chance compared to some other years, maybe our freshman, sophomore year, we're both seniors. Freshman, sophomore year, we knew going into that game we're leaving by halftime, not coming back, right? Are you basically saying this year we're going to have a chance in any game we play?
Yeah, well, you got to think about last year. A lot of our losses weren't blowout losses. The only real big blowout losses were to Utah and U of O. U of O wasn't even that big of a loss. I think that if you look back to last year, especially Washington State, we lost by 1. Stanford, we lost by 3. I'm pretty sure it was 3. So we're in there in these games, and we didn't take very many significant losses to our team this year. We lost Hodgins at the wide receiver, and we lost Luton at quarterback.
I mean, that's saying we're not losing a lot. I mean, those are 2 big blows.
Yeah.
2 most important guys on our team.
Yeah, 2 big blows, but also I think with the coach we have now in Smith, we're going to have a next man up mentality. And I think that Oregon State is going to come back next year and really step it up and find a way to edge out those losses that we had last year and turn them into wins.
Yeah. Well, no, I agree with you in the sense where I think we're going to have a chance in any game we play this year. I'd be surprised. Well, I don't know. It's hard to be surprised with Oregon State over some of the games I've seen. But I would be surprised if we play more than 1 game this year that we lose by over 14 points. I think we're going to be right in there every game. The only reason I have us losing to teams like U of A, ASU, and UW and Stanford, where 4 games where we really could have a chance in it, I think the reason we're going to lose that is because it comes to experience at the QB position. Yes, I think Gebbia will be a solid player for us, but Luton, it always seemed like when he was in the game, he had the offense under control, rarely turned the ball over. He gave us a chance to win. And we really don't have any history to suggest that Gebbia or whoever our starting QB is going to be, if they'll be able to maintain that. So I think due to the fact that we lost a couple skilled wide receivers and then also took a big blow at the quarterback position, that's why I'm putting us slightly below your performance.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing that you need to take into consideration, though, when thinking about this quarterback controversy that we have going on at Oregon State, is that our coach himself was a quarterback for Oregon State. He knows how to play quarterback. He knows how to talk quarterbacks through things. And even though, like I said, there wasn't a lot of time to prepare with spring ball, summer ball, etc., I still think he's going to have the right mindset going in and helping the quarterbacks that we do have now learn the offense, learn how to control a game, and keep us in the games. And another thing that I think that's going to be a big factor into us winning those or getting back those losses that we got last year, the ones that were close, was if you take a look at the amount of time that Oregon State had the ball, it was significantly less every loss that we had. Mm-hmm. So it's about maintaining the ball, keeping the ball, and not allowing the other offense to get onto the field, because Oregon State's defense is already good enough, in my opinion. But it's about how long we can keep the ball in our hands on offense.
Yeah, no, I definitely see that. However, just to end this topic, because I know me and you stand united on this front, and I think that's probably puts us in the 1% of people who believe this. But I truly believe Oregon State is going to beat the Ducks this year. And the reason for that is last year we should have won that game. If Lewin doesn't get hurt, I think we do win that game. And that's at U of O at Austin Field, one of the loudest stadiums in all of college football. And we took them right into the 4th quarter. They wouldn't put us away. This year, we get them at home. Yes, there's no fans, but you're in Corvallis, one of the best. No, I'm just kidding. We're in Corvallis, but at least we're not in Eugene. But I truly think we have an experienced defense who's played in multiple years now. They have a new QB coming in there. They might have more talent, but every year, except our sophomore year, it's been tough. Rivalry week, I think anything can happen. Do you agree with those points, or why do you see us beating the Ducks this year?
If I'm going to be honest with you, I'll give you my biased take and I'll give you my non-biased take. My biased take is I will never, ever, ever, ever in my life say that the Ducks are ever going to beat the Beavers. It's against my morality. It's against my personal beliefs. It's like my religion. I just can't stray away from it. The Beavers are my love. I'm going to be here forever. not actually. I got to get out of Corvallis sometime soon. But I'm gonna love the Beavs for the rest of my life, and I'll never say the Ducks are gonna beat the Beavs. My unbiased take, I agree with the points that you made. We were close in every year except for our sophomore year. The last time we beat U of O in the Civil War was 2016, before you and I were even in school. So we didn't get to witness it, but that was still a cool thing to hear when we came in as freshmen. I think we're gonna play them tough. It's like any rivalry. It's like any rivalry in any sport. Anything can happen. If the team comes out to play, there's absolutely no reason that we can't beat U of O this year. Absolutely.